welcome back to Homestead Corner. Today I'm going to whip up a super simple soup with freeze-dried food. So today I have been crazy busy helping my parents. They bought a house and we are working on getting it cleaned up, fixing a few things so they can get ready to move into it. So I am exhausted and I want something hearty. I'm starving and I want something fast. So freeze-dried food, I'm telling you, is probably the easiest food and the quickest thing to cook. And I know a lot of people have freeze-dried foods in their home. I prefer Thrive. That's my favorite brand. But whatever brand you have, I think this will work with any brand of it. So this is just a simple soup. It's really, I wouldn't really call it a recipe. I don't know if you really need one for a quick soup. You don't really need a recipe. Just put all the stuff you love in it. So I'm going to start with just 4 cups of water. We're just going to throw that in. And I'm going to turn this up on a medium high. We want to bring it up to a boil, make sure everything's hot and rehydrated and stuff. I'm not going to rehydrate anything beforehand. We're just going to put everything right in the pot and it will hydrate while it's cooking, which is the great thing. And it really only takes a few minutes. So I've got some just chicken bouillon because I'm going to use chicken. If you were going to use beef, I would just use a beef bouillon or a vegetable bouillon or whatever you have. So for 4 cups, I'm going to do a good healthy tablespoon. It's about a teaspoon per cup is the recommended amount to make a good broth base. And if you overdo it, this stuff's kind of salty. So I try not to too much overdo it with that. And then I'm going to make a chicken soup. I use the chicken bouillon, so I just have some chicken dices here, and I'm going to use a good heaping half cup because this is just pretty much a soup for 2. And you can see those chicken dices. They are just the lightest little things. Perfect, all cut for soup. Easy, simple. And I'm just going to pour these right in. We're just going to put everything right in. I just love that about freeze-dried food. It's great for emergencies, and it's great for when you're hungry and you don't want to wait 4 hours to cook something. And then I'm going to use about a half a cup of rice because, make this nice and hearty. And this is just instant rice. They have it in a can through Thrive. And, maybe a half a cup of carrots. Not quite a half cup. Maybe a third of a cup. I just kind of guess at what I want, and it always comes out really, really good. We'll throw some peas in there because I love peas. And celery. I think soup needs celery. I love it. So, and I load up on the celery. I like that. So we're just going to get this up to a boil. I mean, it really doesn't, it's not hard. We want to get this up to a nice boil, and so everything is mixed together nicely. And I am going to add some spinach. Set this down, see if I can show you this. I love spinach in my soups, and they are like little wads of spinach. But I'm going to wait till the end because they really only take a minute or so to, get rehydrated and be good in the soup. So I'm going to wait till the end on that. But we're going to bring this up to a boil, our soup. And I'm going to add, Thrive makes a chef's choice. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. It's like an all-purpose seasoning. It's got salt, pepper, spices, onion, garlic, chili pepper, pretty much a whole bunch of stuff in there. It's delicious. I'm just going to add a little bit of that in there just for a little bit more flavor. I love flavor. Flavor's good. And I'm going to bring this up to a boil. And once we get there, I'll bring you back. Okay, so we got this up to a good boil, and we are going to add in some spinach. I love me some spinach. I just love it. So we're just going to put, a good healthy half cup in there. I love spinach. You know, wilts right down. We'll just, this rehydrates so fast, so I wait to add that one to the end. And everything else is nice and soft and rehydrated and all cooking together. So this makes a really hearty soup in less than 10 minutes. You've got a fresh soup, just water, bouillon, and whatever you like for veggies. And I like lots of veggies. That's my favorite. And I am going to turn this off and just let it sit for, I don't know, about 2 minutes. And make sure the spinach is all ready to go, and then it's ready to eat. So freeze-dried foods really, I think they make cooking so much simpler and easier. And this is so fast and easy. And in these cooler temperatures, I just love soups. We eat tons of them in the winter. And you can add whatever your favorite topping is. I like to add a few croutons or, you know, corn chips, whatever we have. Soup crackers, and this is just a nice hearty soup. You can see it is so thick, and you can, if you don't like your soups soupy and you wanted it more like a stew, you could definitely thicken up the broth a little bit, but this is super hearty, and that this will feed 2 people, the amount of soup that I made today, 2 to 3 people, depending on how much you want. But it's loaded with veggies, and you can see the chicken is all rehydrated, and oh my goodness, it is just like fresh chicken from the store. Look at that. I'm gonna just peel it right apart, and this, I love the texture. Once everything is rehydrated, it just tastes so good. Delicious. And that is it for today. So grab those freeze-dried foods and make yourself some soup. Try it out. Super easy. Just add your favorites and it will be delicious. I guarantee. That's it for today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.